Hello, world and universe. Welcome to the Trevor Donald Experience. Manifest your truth. And if you're new to the channel, please hit that like and subscribe button. And for all my continued followers, I want to say thank you. And this is an opinion-based video channel where I try to open your eyes and ears to some of the travails and trepidations that we go through throughout our cities, our states, our country, and sometimes around the world. And trying to talk about people dynamics, interactions with folks, and how people in today's time, with all the stress and anxiety of just living life and all the external negative stimuli that is being pressed upon us each and every day, that some of us are making poor, death type decisions that is denigrating and killing the humanity in our society today. And this one is straight out of Las Vegas. And here again, no matter how educated you are, the sacrifices you made in life, whether it be a doctor, lawyer, to help people, sometimes people are very stressed out. Mental illness is a real issue and they make poor decisions. And this is a really weird case. So I'll get right into it. It's about some attorneys. Prominent Las Vegas attorney, wife killed in law office shooting. Summerlin shooting leaves two dead. Shooter dies by suicide. Now follow the story. This entails an ex-wife, ex-husband, and ex-wife's new husband is a lawyer. The ex-husband's father is a lawyer and represented the son. Two victims in Monday's shooting at a Las Vegas law office, an attorney and his wife, were new parents allegedly killed by another Las Vegas attorney, sources told the 8 News Now investigators. The shooting happened in the Prince Law Group's 5th floor office during a deposition, sources said. The law office is located inside 10801 West Charleston Boulevard, near Red Rock Casino, Resort, and Spa. Dennis Prince was representing his wife, Ashley Prince, during a deposition involving Ashley Prince's ex-husband, sources said. Ashley Prince's ex-husband's father, Joe Houston II, was representing his son in the proceeding, sources said. Records show Dylan Houston filed for divorce from then named Ashley Houston in 2021. So, Dennis Prince, Ashley's new husband, is Dennis. He's a lawyer. She is having a deposition hearing against her ex-husband, who is Dylan Houston. But Dylan Houston's dad is a lawyer and representing his son. Shortly after 10 a.m., Joe Houston, the father of the ex-husband Dylan Houston, allegedly shot the Princes before killing himself, a source said. Court records show a filing in Ashley Prince and Dylan Houston's divorce case was posted Monday regarding custody of their children, attorney fees, and other costs. Joe Houston II targeted his 2 victims. Las Vegas PD Lieutenant Jason Johannesson said without identifying any of the parties. The Princes recently had a child together, friends confirmed to the 8 News Now investigators. Dennis Prince frequently appeared on 8 News Now where he discussed civil cases. With profound sadness, Prince Law Group would like to thank everyone who has reached out to us with heartfelt messages of concern and sympathy over the tragic violence that occurred that morning in their offices, a spokesman said on Monday evening. We ask that you please respect the privacy of the families involved. Prince's former law partner, Robert Egglet, described Prince as a wonderful father to 4 children. He said his death was not just a loss to his family, but also to the community. He goes on to say, we are deeply saddened by the devastating news of the passing of Dennis Prince, a distinguished attorney who was regarded as one of the finest in our state. Prince's friend, Tom Letizia, a political consultant, said, Dennis was not only a close friend of mine, but also a respected figure in the legal community, whose absence has left us all in mourning. The news of this tragedy has profoundly shocked me and our entire community. What a crazy story. So this is how it goes again. Ashley Prince, who was Ashley Houston in the beginning, was married to Dylan Houston. They got a divorce. Ashley marries lawyer Dennis Prince. Dylan's father, who was Ashley's ex-husband, Joe Houston, represented Dylan, the son. So Ashley's new husband is representing her in her divorce, and Dylan's father is representing him in this proceeding that Ashley and Dylan are going through. And Dylan didn't shoot Ashley and Dennis Prince. Joe Houston did, the attorney. That's the crazy caveat in this case. Typically, you find a husband or wife. I've done tons of videos where the ex-husband or the current husband or ex-wife, current wife will, if they can't get out of the divorce, they take out life insurance policies and then they commit crimes against their spouses. This is a rare case I've never heard of, not saying it's never happened, where the in-law, Joe Houston, and he's a lawyer, decides to kill his son's ex-wife and her husband. This is a really bizarre case, and that took place on Monday, 2 days ago in Vegas. I'm thinking with Dennis Prince, the attorney, Ashley's husband, and Joe Houston, an attorney, Dylan Houston's father, maybe they had some trepidation and some things going on as both attorneys, and maybe Joe Houston, Dylan's father, couldn't stand Dennis Prince. This seems too closely all binded together in the legal community. We have to know if Dennis Prince was a well-known civil attorney and Joe Houston was a well-known attorney, they had to know each other and had to have been in each other's accompaniment before. And this sounds like that the father, Joe Houston, really didn't like his ex-daughter-in-law, and for some reason he didn't like the ex-daughter-in-law's husband, Dennis Prince, who was a big-time civil attorney. That's what this seems like to me. And then Joe, they're going to this hearing where both of them are there representing, Dennis is representing his wife, Joe is representing his son. They're having this hearing, and Joe decides to kill both the Princes, Ashley and Dennis, and then kill himself and did nothing to his son. Mental illness is a real thing. I know you all, if you follow my videos, I talk about it all the time. There are 7 to 8 pillars that are destroying our country today. There's something like 20% of Americans have some kind of diagnosed or undiagnosed mental illness. And I think that the father had something snapped in his head, anger, anxiety, all of those things play a part in the mental illness paradigm. And as opposed to people reaching out and getting help, mediation, conflict resolution in this particular instance, Joe Houston, Dylan's father, the attorney, decides to take the law and in his own hands, and then he kills Ashley Prince and Dennis Prince, and then subsequently kills himself. He had to have some mental illness. It's just plain and simple. This had to have been planned, plain and simple. He brought a gun to a mediation hearing, custody hearing with his grandchildren, and this is a very unfortunate circumstance. I never heard where 2 lawyers are trying to kill each other, and this is all over a custody issue. Conflict resolution and mediation is a real thing, talking through problems. There's a fine line between life and death, and we are becoming a more inhumane society each and every day.